GBS, we're in Proverbs 10:14, and the title of today's message is Mr. Know-It-All.
You're watching Ghetto Bible Study, a dope way to read the Bible. I am Proverbs 31 Mom. Today's message teaches us the wise accumulate knowledge, a true treasure. Know-it-alls talk too much, a sheer waste. Know-it-alls that don't use the knowledge that they know, they never be wise. They will never be successful. They keep the black man down. They're a sheer waste. You would know that you could never stop learning, so you would never approach any situation like you know it all, or you're all put together, or you got it all together, because that's actually foolish. Proverbs 31. Wise people accumulate knowledge. So first of all, wisdom and knowledge is not the same thing. Wisdom is applying the things that you learn. It means you're actually doing it. So that's what it means to be wise. It's a person that learns something and actually does it, right? Knowledge is the thing that you learn. That's the textbook stuff. That's the, stuff you learn from your parents. You read the newspaper, watch the news, whatever. However you collect resources, it's the things that you learn. Now, this verse is saying that a wise person is someone who accumulates knowledge. So you keep on packing on the knowledge. You keep learning. You never stop learning. You're always looking for ways to learn, to grow, and to get better, right? So this next part jumps into the know-it-all. Now, our last message talked about fools. And we know when we're in the presence of a fool, we need to slap them in the mouth, right? Slap them upside the head. Don't listen to them. It is what it is. Now we're jumping from fools to know-it-alls. This is what's ironic or crazy about this, is because you would think that a wise person who accumulates a lot of knowledge is someone who would consider themselves a know-it-all. But if you're wise, you would know that you could never stop learning, so you would never approach any situation like you know it all, or you're all put together, or you got it all together, because that's actually foolish. You will know that obtaining knowledge is something that never ends. But you get some doggone idiots out there that think they know it all. And what this verse is saying about them is know-it-alls talk too much, and it's just a sheer waste. It's a waste of your time. It's a waste of your energy. It's just draining to be around people or know-it-alls that just talk too doggone much. Now, I have a childhood friend that I grew up with, and this dude he will recite the encyclopedia to you. Talk about know-it-all. He knows how to, gain millions in the IRA, or I'm exaggerating, but he would say some stuff that's just like, wow, how'd you get all of this from an 8th grade education? Because I don't think he ever went to high school, but we was young back in the day. We was teenagers. I was on honor roll, but I was still impressed at how much knowledge this guy had. But it stopped there, because it was knowledge, and he never used it. He would be talking to me sometimes, and I just say, why don't you take your own advice? And he'll just start laughing, man, and come up with something and why he can't, and it keep the black man down, and all of this oppression type of stuff. And I'm like, no, but you got the answer to everything, but you won't take your own doggone advice. That's because dude was never wise, and he's still not wise. And to this day, the world may consider him successful because he drives a nice car, and he, wears nice shoes and nice clothes and all of that stuff. But he's also been shot to the point of death by somebody trying to rob him. How smart is that? You got all of this stuff, and you flossing and you shining around everybody, and they just want to kill you because they want to take it from you. How wise is that? So, what we learned today is you can have all the knowledge in the world, but know-it-alls that don't use the knowledge that they know, they will, one, never be wise, and two, they will never be successful, and three, they're a sheer waste. I appreciate y'all joining me today. If you learned something, go ahead and press that like button and subscribe for more videos, and make sure you share this information to know-it-alls as well as wise people to encourage them to keep on gaining knowledge, keep on growing, keep on getting better. You can't go wrong with that, and don't ever get to the point where you think you know it all, because if you do, then now you're just a sheer waste. You're a sheer waste of God's production, let alone waste the time, waste the energy and everything else. So let's keep gaining knowledge and never ever get to the point where we think we know it all. All right, everybody, be blessed.